Good morning. Happy Thursday. Last week was one of the greatest weeks of my life. It was an awesome week. And this week has flown by fast because I took last week off. And I'm catching up on a lot. So I haven't made a lot of videos over the last couple weeks. I did notice that, at least in my Discord, it was mentioned that Sean Paul Reyes, also known as Long Island Audits, lost the motion to dismiss filed by Alfie in Reyes's defamation lawsuit against a mayor in Florida. And apparently, allegedly, he was asking someone to explain to him how he lost. And if only an attorney had done that, had given a non-biased analysis of the strengths and weaknesses of the case from the beginning, pointed out all of the probable methods on which he would lose, and then he lost. So, I think an attorney's already explained to him how he lost his motion to dismiss. I haven't seen the order granting the motion to dismiss. I don't know if there was a statement of decision issued or anything like that. But apparently the case was dismissed on the 16th. It still shows open on Florida's website, or the 18th Judicial Circuit Court's website, or whatever the county clerk's. I looked it up just to see if there was a statement of decision or anything like that, and I didn't see anything. But assuming that Reyes is reporting that he did lose the motion to dismiss is correct, well, an attorney has already explained all the various grounds upon which you were probably going to lose. The judge didn't have to rule on all of them. The judge could have just ruled on one of the many, and that would have been sufficient. He could have ruled on all of the various grounds. What would be interesting to me to know would be whether or not their argument that Long Island Audits was the proper plaintiff, not Reyes, and Long Island Audits was who the mayor was referencing. Long Island Audits is a corporation, I believe, or at least that's what the moving papers alleged. It'd be interesting to me if that argument carried any weight, because that argument didn't make a lot of sense to me. Because if I remember correctly, the Facebook post didn't mention Long Island Audits. So I don't know how that worked. But when you're doing a motion to dismiss, you throw the kitchen sink in. You don't leave any stones unturned. Also, interestingly, it was posted in my Discord. I haven't watched the video, but apparently charges have been filed. Federal criminal charges have been filed against Reyes for entering a military base and for recording on the base. And I don't know how many times I have to make this clear. Once you enter base property, you lose a lot of potential defenses. You lose almost all of your potential defenses. Base property is not a public forum. It is a non-public forum. I mean, if you go onto a designated public forum, a designated free speech zone, or if you're in an area where traditionally protests, like anti-war protests have been held without the government stepping in, you might have some footing there. But the rule is, if you enter base property, basically your free speech is gone. Your right to record is almost non-existent. So please, 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 if I could ask auditors one thing, double, triple, quadruple check to make sure that you are not on base property. Look at the county surveyor's map or whatever you have to do to see where the lines of the base are. Please, please, please don't record on base property. Please, please, please. Off of the property, you have a lot of potential defenses if they do try to go after you for violating a anti-filming law. But once you step on base property, boy howdy, you're in for a rough road. So, good luck to Mr. Reyes. I don't like to see anybody incarcerated, especially for just doing something as relatively minor as recording for updates on YouTube and whatnot. But, because I don't think he's a espionage agent. I just think he's stupid, honestly. But I don't want him to go to jail over this. I don't know that he will. He'll probably get some, probation, maybe court probation or whatever. But don't risk it, guys. Like, it's not worth it for the updates. I mean, I hope he made enough money to pay for a good attorney. He'll probably get I don't know. I don't even know if he qualifies for a public defender. I don't know. I think it was out of Washington, if I remember correctly. And I don't know that particular circuit's, or that particular, district court's rules on how to qualify or anything like that. So, thankfully, I've never had to qualify for a federal public defender. So, and Lord have mercy, I never will. But it's just not worth it. Stay off the baselines if you're going to record a base. Stay off of property. Stay off of the property. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week. Have a great day.